Cyrus the Great, founder of a just empire. Hey, glad you're here at Histox. Today, we're going to chat about 10 amazing Iranians who left their mark on history. Let's jump right in. In the rugged mountains of Persia, a child was born who would change the world. Cyrus, son of Mandana and Cambyses, showed extraordinary intelligence and leadership from an early age. Legends say his grandfather dreamed this boy would one day rule the world. As a young man, his military and administrative skills amazed everyone. Uniting Persian tribes, Cyrus defeated the Medes and established the first global empire. Instead of destruction, he practiced tolerance, respecting diverse cultures. He built the magnificent capital of Pasargadae, a symbol of Persian art and civilization. In less than 20 years, Iran's borders stretched from India to the Mediterranean. When Cyrus's army reached Babylon, he brought freedom instead of slaughter. He abolished slavery and repatriated Jews to their homeland. The Cyrus Cylinder, history's first human rights declaration, emphasized religious freedom and equality. Today, this clay artifact in the British Museum still inspires awe. Cyrus died battling Massageté, but his legacy endured. He wasn't just a conqueror, but a compassionate leader to his subjects. His simple tomb in Pasargadae stands intact after 2,500 years. Cyrus remains a global symbol of justice, freedom, and wise governance. Zarathustra, prophet of light and wisdom. In ancient Persia's mystical land, a unique child named Zarathustra was born. By age 7, he questioned life's truths, and at 30, by a riverbank, he heard Ahura Mazda's call. Charged with guiding humanity from darkness to light, he began his divine mission. His mantra, good thoughts, good words, good deeds, challenged superstitions and idolatry. He preached monotheism, teaching people to choose light over darkness in life's eternal battle. Fire temples became symbols of his faith, and the Gathas hymns contained profound philosophical insights. Mocked and even attacked for years, Zarathustra persevered. Finally, King Vishtaspa of Balkh converted, establishing Zoroastrianism. At 77, Zarathustra was martyred by a fanatic, but his teachings thrived. Zarathustra's concepts of heaven, hell, angels, devils, and Judgment Day influenced major religions. Darius the Great, architect of empire. Darius, though not royal-born, became king through intelligence and courage. After Cambyses' death and the Gaumata revolt, he seized power through a calculated coup. At Behistun, he proudly declared, "By Ahura Mazda's will, I became king." He divided the vast empire into 20 satrapies with efficient governors. The royal road stretched from Susa to Sardis, with messengers covering it in 7 days. He introduced the Daric coin, the world's first standardized currency. At Persepolis, he built grand palaces showcasing Persian architecture. Though defeated by Greeks at Marathon, he demonstrated Iran's military might. His trilingual inscriptions spoke of justice and prosperity. After 36 transformative years, Darius died, but his reforms endured. His administrative system became an empire blueprint. Today, Persepolis's ruins testify to his era's grandeur, and his name remains synonymous with leadership. Avicenna, the Millennium Genius. In 10th century Bukhara, a boy so brilliant stumped his teachers. Young Avicenna mastered medicine by 18, diagnosing illnesses without examination. He reportedly cured Prince Nuh ibn Mansur when others had failed. His canon of medicine became Europe's medical Bible for 600 years. The Book of Healing blended Greek and Islamic philosophy. He revolutionized astronomy, math, and music theory too. Political chaos forced constant escapes. He served as vizier in Hamadan but was imprisoned. In Isfahan, under Ala al-Dawlah's patronage, he wrote 450 groundbreaking works across disciplines. Dying at 58, his Latin-translated works sparked Europe's Renaissance. Today, hospitals and universities worldwide honor this polymath, whose legacy shaped modern science. Rumi, the poet of divine love. Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi was born in Afghanistan but fled Mongol invasions, settling in Konya. His father, Bahauddin, a renowned mystic, led a vibrant scholarly circle. At 37, a rigid jurist until meeting Shams Tabrizi, Rumi transformed into a passionate Sufi. Their intense bond angered disciples. Shams mysteriously disappeared, leaving Rumi heartbroken. Channeling grief, he composed ecstatic ghazals and the Masnavi, Persian Quran. Whirling in Sima, he sang, "Listen to the reed flute's lament." After his 1273 death, his tomb became a pilgrimage site. Centuries later, his words on love and unity resonate globally, making him America's best-selling poet. Al-Khwarizmi, father of algebra. In 9th century Baghdad, a young man from Khwarazm joined the House of Wisdom. Muhammad al-Khwarizmi's brilliance in math and astronomy dazzled Caliph al-Mamun. Baghdad then rivaled the world's greatest academic. His compendium on calculation by completion and balancing algebra systematized equations. He popularized Hindu-Arabic numerals, including 0. The term algorithm derives from his name. He corrected geographical maps and refined planetary motion tables. The Jalali calendar, later perfected by Omar Khayyam, stemmed from his calculations. Students flocked to his daily lectures. Latin translations of his works awakened medieval Europe. Today, every math student solving equations owes him gratitude. NASA honored him with a lunar crater named Al-Khwarizmi. Nader Shah, the last Eastern conqueror, in Khorasan's deserts, a shepherd boy named Nader Koli taught himself swordsmanship and strategy. When Afghans sacked Isfahan, he emerged from obscurity, rallying a disciplined army to expel invaders. Crowned at Mogan Plains, Nader grew increasingly paranoid amid court betrayals. The Koh-i-Noor and Darya-i-Noor diamonds from India symbolized his power, yet brought no peace. His Delhi invasion became legendary. When war elephants fell to Persian artillery, victory was sealed. The looted treasures funded Iran for years, but post-war atrocities tarnished his image. Blinding his own son over suspected treason, Nader's tyranny peaked. On a dark night, his generals assassinated him in his tent. With his death, Iran plunged into chaos, ending dreams of empire. And Ferdowsi, savior of Persian language. Born in Tus village, young Ferdowsi witnessed Samanid civil wars. Seeing Persian language fading, he embarked on an epic 30-year mission to preserve Iran's history. Each dawn, he lit a candle in his humble room and wrote, "In the name of the Lord of Wisdom." Inspired by older texts, he elevated the Shahnameh to new heights. Rostam's tragedies, Sohrab's heartbreak, all in flowing, powerful verse. Presenting his masterpiece to Sultan Mahmud Ghaznavi brought not reward, but scorn. Court poets mocked, "What does this peasant know?" Ferdowsi returned to Tus heartbroken, yet kept writing in poverty. At his death, all Tus wept. Today, his mausoleum draws pilgrims. The Shahnameh became Iran's cultural DNA. Every line a testament to Ferdowsi's love for homeland and Persian tongue. Yaqub Leith, the unsung hero. In Ramanpur Makek village, a blacksmith's son grew furious at Arab oppression. Yaqub joined rebel Ayaran vigilantes, his courage soon legendary. Witnessing Arabic replacing Persian, he raised an army of commoners. Victory after victory toppled Abbasid governors. In 867 CE, he declared himself Shah, founding the Safarid dynasty. His first decree, Persian is now the court language. Scholars and poets long suppressed flocked to Sistan, now a cultural hub. While planning to sack Baghdad, he died mysteriously, possibly poisoned. Though his empire crumbled, the independence movement he ignited lived on. Today, Yaqub symbolizes resistance for Iranian identity. Reza Shah, the Iron Father, born in a remote Alborz mountain village, Reza Khan joined the Persian Cossack Brigade as a teen. His military genius during the 1921 coup surprised everyone, especially the British who thought they controlled him. He built 14,000 miles of roads in 10 years, including the epic Trans-Iranian Railway through impossible terrain. When clerics opposed girls' education, he personally escorted the first students to school. His infamous hat law replaced turbans with fedoras overnight. Obsessed with creating a new Persian empire, he modeled himself after Ataturk and Mussolini. His secret police crushed dissent, while state factories churned out everything from textiles to munitions. When World War II allies invaded in 1941, the man who modernized Iran was exiled to Johannesburg, dying heartbroken. Yet, his reforms created the framework for modern Iran, for better or worse. Our history is full of amazing people who lit the way for us. If you want to hear more awesome stories, hit that subscribe button so we can keep in touch.